We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. The Angels attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Nate Eovaldi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Digging in, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, David Fletcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
The 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Eovaldi comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Anthony Rendon.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Simmons is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Pitch popped up, and Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So striding in, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Peraza stands at first with 1 out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's gone 3 for 4. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Albert now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Albert Pujols.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Wilson is underneath this one. 1 gone.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number 23, Matt Thaiss.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Thaiss. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Strike taken up in the zone. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8. The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Stassi. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Ready now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
The 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Keeney, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. He's a sinker that misses for a ball.
Count 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 3-2 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. The 1-0 home. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. He waits, now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Striding into the box, Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. The 1-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in to try it again, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First offering on its way. Runners on first with one down. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
1 out and a runner on second base. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Comes set, the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Two and 1. Lifted into center field. Wilson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels leave one. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, set to get his evening at the plate started, Marcus Wilson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there for strike one, 0-1. And the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
No,
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So striding forward now, Jose Peraza, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
The 0-2. Drilled to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Devers stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the 4th. Justin Upton the next to hit. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0.
One ball, one strike.
And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. From the stretch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0. He's running. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the sure out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Next will be the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Inside, ball 1.
In his career, Pujols continues to climb the all-time home run leaderboard. He's up over 650 at this point. Fouled off. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Matt Thaiss, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Sliced hard on the ground. Barehanded for 1. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Angels 2 and the Red Sox 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
For the Red Sox, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The batter, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. And he lays off there 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Upton is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Marcus Wilson.
At the plate, Marcus Wilson. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Upton.
And here's Jose Peraza as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause and the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Striding in once again, Max Stassi. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
0-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First delivery to him on the way. David Fletcher stands in as he looks at ball one here. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. The 2-1, and it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2, fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in this thing.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied into straightaway right. After it is Verdugo. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he misses 2-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. breaking ball, so the count runs full. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Raphael.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Ryan Brazier takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 70, Ryan Rendon.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6. First pitch on its way to Upton. Hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitch on the way. Pitch popped up. Moreland waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Thaiss.
At the plate, Matt Thaiss. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Swung on and missed.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 3-1 in favor of the Halos. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And he misses again, ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Simmons on to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Marcus Wilson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Grounded to 3rd. The toss will go to La Stella at 2nd, and the force out means the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Matt Barnes will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 32, Matt.
All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Max Stassi. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hit down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Barnes, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was a 1st-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Nope.
2-0 now. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, David Fletcher, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up Mike Trout. From the belt, the pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Into the corner and slicing foul. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Kenan Middleton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kenan Middleton.
Leading off the inning, Jose Peraza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Simmons.
Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And there's ball 2 now. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, Got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Heath Hembree has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0 home. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Justin Upton, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. 1-1, here it is. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hembree, the native of South Carolina. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Pitch on the way. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Albert.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. One strike to Pujols. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels lead 1, and it's still 3-1. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Fletcher is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The Halos are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 2-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Josh Taylor enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now for L.A., Matt Thaiss. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Fastball just inside. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
3-2.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the catcher, Max.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Taylor, a 27-year-old, he's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Nobody out, runner on first. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A 1-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Another try at 2-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, one away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Verdugo. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Angels are out in front, 4-1. Hansel Robles is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fletcher is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch. Marcus Wilson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down.
He got him, and the Angels go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Los Angeles took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Andrew Heaney earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Hansel Robles hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Heaney. His record is now 6.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Cole Stewart gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, it's awfully tough in today's game when your strikeout to walk ratio is less than even. Too many balls are put in play, plus you add that with the base on balls. That just shows me one thing. He doesn't have that one solid out pitch that he can get somebody out with.
Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fletcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Fletcher gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Davis is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And there's ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive.
With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. Fletcher rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Dero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Upton blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
So coming to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
That is 7. The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
3 runs already home here. One and one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
2 strikes,
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Angels are out in front, 3-0. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
To short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The second baseman, Urias.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Aye.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now for the O's, Trey Mancini, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. There goes the runner.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning.
One left for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Ball one. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Standing in, Brian Goodwin, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Urias over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, David Fletcher.
So digging in now, David Fletcher. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Mancini will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Smoked on the ground left side. Simmons able to get there, and the throw sails right over the head of Pujols. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Designated hitter, number 24.
Striding forward now is the DH, DJ Stewart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch.
Don't let that fly. No, inside.
2-0 count. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hayes, just 24 years of age. He's in his third season as a major league player. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bundy was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Austin wins as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Coming in is Goodwin.
He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Two men on, two out. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Two down, runners at first and second. One and two.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Iglesias is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Orioles leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. In now is Anthony Rendon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Mancini.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Nunez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Upton going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and he pops him up. Rendon in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
In now, DJ Stewart. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1.
Count to 2-1. That's ball 3.
Austin Hayes would be next. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway. Stepping up now, Jason Castro stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 the count. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Again, he sends it out of play. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Here's Albert now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Two gone now for the Angels in the fourth, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. First pitch on its way. La Stella bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Brian Goodwin is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now it's 2-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
At the plate, David Fletcher. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The 1-2. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Orioles 1. Now in the box, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0. is a fastball that misses.
Ball 2.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Digging in, Austin wins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Lays off 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Count still at 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. LaStella ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it, and you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Wade LeBlanc, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. So stepping in, Mike Trout. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith is under this one. And very quickly, 1 gone. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
He's set and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Number 148 for his career, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Justin Upton the next to hit. He'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing and a liner. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Angels 7 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. And Dan he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Upton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now to the plate, Ramon Urias. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Hit out towards second. There is La Stella, and quickly there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Smoke toward third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Renato Nunez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2. Here it comes. Popped up. Pujols has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Angels 7 and the Orioles 1. In now is Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman. The 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Tommy La Stella. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1.
One and 0 pitch on the way. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Nope.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-1. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. And certainly worth a second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play. And you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Striding in, Brian Goodwin. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Seven runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. They're on top 7-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And a curveball drops in there for strike one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped into the air, back behind second. La Stella settles under it near second. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 24.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes.
The center fielder.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Stepping in now, Austin Wins, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Noah Ramirez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Chris Davis at the plate now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Angels 7 and the Orioles 2. Seventh inning ready to roll. Ready once again. David Fletcher. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ready with the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Digging in now, Mike Trout has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Wins over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that's up and in for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left, career homer number 149, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Miguel Castro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Justin Upton now as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Hard on the ground towards short. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So now to the plate, Jason Castro, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Angels add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 8 and the Orioles 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Down.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strike.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
hit to first. Pujols has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, Urias.
Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Here's the 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he falls behind 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now batting, the third baseman, Renato.
In now, Renato Nunez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 is a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Dwight Smith Jr. will be next. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. DJ Stewart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now an 8-4 score. Sean Armstrong's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey. Nope. Ball 1.
A 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Down and away, ball one. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Stepping into the box, Tommy La Stella. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Justin Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Justin Anderson.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That count 1-1.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Simmons has a play. 1 down.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
So striding in, Austin wins. First pitch of the at-bat. Now that's popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. From the stretch.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Two out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Michael Givens comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Goodwin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 3-1. Hard liner to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's outside.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Bottom of the inning now. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that misses inside 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Line to the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Striding into the box, Trey Mancini, and is coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1.
Nope, upstairs. I got 3-1. 3 balls.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-4 tonight. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dylan Bundy with his 4th win this season. Cole Stewart struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.